Hi, my name is Nikki Anderson. I am a user experience researcher. I currently work as a user research lead at Zalando, and I'm also the founder of User Research Academy. And I am super excited to be telling you that I am going to be speaking at uxcon Vienna this year in October, and I really hope to see you there. The best user experience that I have had is actually on that app called Headspace. Not only do they have really beautiful illustrations that give the right tone, so they give like a very calm tone. They have a lot of also best practices when you're trying to search for new classes or new courses. They also have really amazing voices that they use, and they have added in like a male and a female teacher for people, so that you can choose what kind of teacher you want to listen to during your meditation. They also have really beautiful just flows that you go in and out of. So it's very easy to understand how to start a class. When you're in the middle of a class, they like blur out everything else and it's just one screen where the icon is like moving in and out. So it's almost like the app is like breathing with you while you're meditating. And then when you're done, they finish with showing you how many minutes you've meditated, how many days in a row, and they give you a really nice quote that you can share as well. So something that I really love about that, as well as like the gamification of what's actually quite hard, which is meditating on a regular basis. So I really love when apps give you the chance to gamify these things and really feel accomplished when you finish something. So yeah, that's why Headspace is honestly one of my favorite apps and one of the best user experiences that I've come across. I would say one of the most important tools or methods for a user researcher is understanding how to do generative research. So generative research is more of that discovery-based, problem space, open-ended conversation type of research where you're going in with some goals of trying to understand how people think, how people feel, how people navigate through the world. They're kind of like their mental models, but you're not going in to specifically evaluate a product. So the reason that I find generative research so important as a skill is that it allows you to understand how to communicate and have conversations with people that enable them to give you stories. So when you ask somebody a more discovery-based question, they are more likely to give you a really rich and powerful story. And then what's great about that is you can take that story back to your team and you can present that in the form of an insight. And with these stories, your team is more likely to actually empathize with your customers and with your users. So by being able to have these open-ended conversations where you're really just genuinely curious of how people are thinking about things in this world and how they're navigating through their day-to-day, you can bring that information into your team and into your organization so that the decision-making is even better within the team, and people are making really customer-centric and user-centric decisions, and feeling like they can connect and relate to your users and customers. Oftentimes, user researchers can be a team of one, or you could be a designer trying to do user research on the side of your actual job and responsibilities. In this case, it's super important to streamline and operationalize your process. So in my talk, I'm going to provide you with some awesome tips and tricks on how to do just that, and also give you some templates to use to make your job even easier when you're doing user research. I'm super excited to be speaking at UXCon Vienna this year. So I really hope that you come and join us and that I can see you there.